Okay. Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. Starting this thing out with a little cover screen so that it doesn't look quite so goofy. When I check to make sure my audio is working, which it is. I also have been fiddling around with Twitch just a little bit. Here we go. Oh, there I am. Out of focus. There we go. I think that'll do. I've been messing around with Twitch. I think it's going to send me some kind of a message when an ad's supposed to come up. Fingers crossed that it actually works. And today we are drinking, we're starting with Saranac S'mores Porter. Mmm. I got Twitch over here. I got Twitch over here. So I got lots of places to look that I can look. And hopefully we won't have any problems with the computer. Front of the computer's off. It's running at 59 degrees C. So we'll see what happens and how it goes. We are playing The Thing in the Darkness. This is from Fantasy Gamer number 3 from late 1983, 1984. It is the first Call of Cthulhu scenario, solo scenario that was ever made. Let me try to get comfortable here. This chair is very uncomfortable. I need a new one. When last we left our intrepid investigator, B. Smith, a journalist with the Arkham Gazette. He had been assigned on Wednesday. I actually checked the dates here too. On Thursday, June 19th, 1924, he'd been assigned to find out what happened to a missing co-ed from Miskatonic University, a woman who went to a tea party there and then just disappeared. Investigation led him to believe that she had been seen. Actually, she was immediately found. Her father wouldn't talk to me, and this is crooked. That should be better. Her father wouldn't talk to me. I found out from police that she had been seen walking towards Aylesbury Cemetery, the old cemetery that was abandoned on the west side of town. Hasn't been used for years. Very old. By some woman. The police would not give me the name. And I did a little investigating there. I did some research at the library trying to find out about Arkham, learned some interesting things about earthquakes in the area and disappearances and that kind of thing. Thought the case was done, but we had to find out what was going on. And then come Friday morning, I went down to the police department to see if there was anything new on the case. 2 more women had gone missing. The first one had come back. Maybe I need to go back to their house, but it is 8 o'clock at night on Friday by this time. Um, After that, so we went to the library. We did research all day, trying to find out what we could. Had some luck. Unfortunately, I don't believe the library is open on Saturday. Here's the thing. So I've been using Arkham Unveiled to kind of give this a little more detail, but I don't have it open. I don't have it with me right now, so we're not going to worry too much about that. The public library is 9 to 5. So I guess it would be open on Saturday, so we could probably go there on a Saturday. But when last we left, we had slipped over. We also received a letter from a madman at Arkham Sanitarium. So we tried to go in and see him. They wouldn't allow it. So on Saturday night after dark, I slipped over the wall, snuck in, and then we ran into a bunch of trouble with. Oh, this is my backup. I'll turn that on just in case. Anyway, we snuck over the wall. Um, we snuck in, and we ended up at 139. But I was convinced 139 couldn't be correct because on this, that's the time chart. On this guy, on this page, which has a lot of our information, it's got the information that our boss sent us. This has got how we figure out, the numbers to go to once we decide what monster it is. Map of Arkham Sanitarium, map of the graveyard, and this maze. I don't know what that's all about, but it said Y, and the only Y I could find on the map was on the maze, which we were not at the maze. We were at Arkham Sanitarium, so it threw me for a loop. So I spent the rest of the live stream last week trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. You enter at point Y, so we're at 139 in the scenario, number 139. Oh, there's an interesting picture. Necrophalati. Necronomicon, Cult of Ghoul. Huh, okay. That must be Miskatonic, a picture of the Miskatonic University library. They certainly do not have some of these books at your local library. Come on down, pick up a Necronomicon. Check it out. All right, so we're only a couple minutes in. Um, I'm waiting to get told that there's going to be an ad. So we'll see what happens. We're supposed to have 3 minutes of a minute and a half of advertising every 30 minutes, which I don't think is excessive. But we'll see if it works. So let's go to 139 and just figure out if this is right. So you enter at point Y, make a spot hidden. If you fail, go to 99. If you succeed, go to 67. So we've snuck in the back. Actually, let's back up just a little bit. We're going to play out. We're going to read out at least the last entry. The last entry, I believe, was 96 or 78. Oh yeah, that's right. 96 was us creeping around outside. 129 or 39 above, or 139. Okay, so 139 is what we're supposed to go to when he went for a smoke. We need to make a spot hidden. Our spot hidden is spot hidden is a 60. That's not too bad. These are not the right dice. I need actual percentile dice. Oh my gosh. First roll of the game today. 82. Son of a bitch. I really needed that, I bet. If you fail, go to 99. 99. You found Flag's room. Room E. But the door is locked. The attendant's back. He sees you. You can face the attendant, 129, or leave the building and grounds. Adrenaline should get you over the wall. No, we run. We run. So we fled. But I'm going to wait 20 minutes and sneak back over the wall. So I got to make a climb check. Let's go back to Arkham Sanitarium. He's not calling the cops. I don't believe he'll call the cops. It's some kook. There's some kook in here. 147 is Arkham Sanitarium. Arkham Sanitarium. We got to climb. We got to get a climb roll to get over the wall. This might take us a while, actually. But this is all we're doing for the rest of the night, I think. My climb's 55. Excellent. 52! We made it! Yes! Did I check climb yet? I didn't, but there we go. Gotta check the climb. Wish the dice would help me out here. So, Arkham Sanitarium, we're gonna write that down. We got over the wall. Go to 24. Look at the map of the sanitarium. You know the X. You can try to we're gonna go through the back. A at the back, 96, or B at the front, 57. 96. We're repeating all this stuff over and over again. This guy's going on smoke breaks. I've already noticed that. 96 again. If you made your move quietly roll. Oh, let's try to make our move quietly. Actually, I'm thinking. Well, we'll try to make the move quietly. Did it ask for one? Hold on. Trying to get a hang on this. First try and move quietly roll. Okay, right. Let's see if we made it. My move quietly is sneak. Sneak's only 25, so we're probably going to have to wait another hour. 42 is a fail. And then we go to 139 again. Make a spot hidden. I would like to make a spot hidden. Last time I failed. Let's try to make the spot hidden. It's a 60. Come on. 45 is a success. Fantastic. All right, we're sneaking around. Go to 67. You start at point Y. Let me look at this map again. I think this map's also supposed to have a Y, like towards the back. I don't know. 67. 67. You see a set of keys at point C on the map. There is no point C. Oh, that's the desk. I snuck in. The dude's having a smoke. Maybe we can actually grab these keys. You can ignore the keys and try to find Flag and get to his room without them. Right, I already tried that and failed. So, we better mark off another. We're going to mark off another hour. It's freaking. This is 9 to 10 at the sanitarium still. Okay. But we're someplace new here. Or you could try to reach the keys before the attendant gets back. Count the squares from point Y to point C, which there's no point Y, and then from point C to the first room you'd like to try, search your Flag. Total squares, and then roll a d20. There's no squares on this. There are no squares on this. We might just consider this a success, because I don't feel like messing with it. I've been in here before. I just spotted the keys, but I know where I'm going. I feel like that's a... If your roll is equal to or greater than the number of squares you wish to move, you reach your destination before the attendant comes back. Let me see if there's any kind of scale on this. No, they removed the squares. Let's see what happens here. Greater than or equal number of squares you wish to move. You reach your destination before the attendant comes back. You can try room H, room R, room E. We're going to room E. That's where Flag is. Room U or room S. If you rolled lower than the number of squares you moved, the attendant returned from his break. I'm going to roll a d20. I don't know how many squares there are. I hope to roll high. I rolled a 3, which is bad. Rolls equal to... You know what? There's no squares, so it's just one square. I'm going to count that as a success. I want to keep this moving, and this whole squares thing is not cool. So we're going to go to room E, which is 156. That's slightly cheating. I shouldn't have even rolled. Rule to keepers, if you don't want your players to have any chance of failure, don't make them roll. What do we say? 156. I need to talk to Flag before I get caught. If it's after 6 p.m. on a Friday, go directly to 47 without reading the rest of this paragraph. Oh, crap. It is. Has he escaped? It's like 10 p.m. on Friday. So I got to go straight to 47. I want to read that. You find Flag lying on the floor. Oh, no. A quick examination reveals him to be dead. Exsanguinated would be the medical term. Sanity roll or lose 1d4. Oh, no. Where are my dice? Here we go. My sanity is... sanity is 60. I rolled a 31. 37. Sweet. I gotta get some... I don't need these bonus and penalty dice. I don't know why they're over here. There's none of that in 2nd edition Call of Cthulhu, or 1st edition Call of Cthulhu for that matter. So we didn't lose any sanity. What is this, 47? Make a spot hidden. Oh, no. My spot hidden is 60. I've got a pretty good spot hidden. Oh, and I made it. I got to check that off if I haven't already. No, it's already checked. All right, come on. Son of a bitch. 76 failed. I'm going to search the room then. I will take some time to search whatever it was I was supposed to see. Let's check out 59, because that's where that wants us to go if we made the spot hidden. I'm going to search under the bed. I'm going to search Flag. We're going to search his bed. You see a note on the calendar. Wedding, midnight, Saturday. You think you know who the bride is. But who is the groom? Well, I already knew this information. All right, so I guess we can just leave. It doesn't tell me where to go or what to do. At this juncture, so I'm the keeper as well as Flag's dead. Damn it! I really needed that information. I should have snuck in last night. We're gonna creep out of Arkham Sanitarium. I'll kind of want to take the keys with me. I'm not going to check any of these other rooms out just because it's probably going to be dangerous. This is not what I wanted. I wanted the calendar. I need to move all this stuff over here. Here we go. So by this point, it's like 10 p.m. I got another 2 hours. I can mess around. Let's go check. It's too late. It's really too late to check out the I can't remember her name. I did type up the people I've met, but I don't have that list with me. The missing girl's parents. Library's closed. Arkham Historical Society is technically open. Miskatonic University is closed, at least for like administrative purposes. Oh, we could head for the Badwater Sewers. That's on the list, and we haven't been there yet. Yeah, I can't believe that would take us too terribly long. So we're going to head for the sewers tonight. Badwater Sewers near Aylesbury Hill. If you do anything usual before entering, please write it down. I've got a flashlight. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. If you inside, you can walk normally or stop and try all of the following at the cost of 1 hour per roll. Listen, spot hidden, move quietly, or hide. I think we'll try a spot hidden. Hopefully this won't just kill us. Listen is 45. Hide is 55. Sneak is only 25. Let's try spot hidden first. Each takes an hour, so I can do 2 things before I should go. My spot hidden is 60. I would love to make it. 04. Wow, that's really good. Spot hidden takes us to 64. Let's see what we notice down here. You see a hump in the water. A body. You can walk normally or leave. A hump in the water. My guess is it is this. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know. We're going to leave. 79. You start to leave and walk into a slimy wall of flesh. Make a sanity roll or lose 1d10 sanity. 80. So I lose 1d10 sanity. 5 is a lot. Oh, no. All right, let's check how this works in 2nd edition. I shouldn't have come here. I won't even be able to phone and try to help these girls. Let's see. Magic and spells. Shock? No, this is all combat. Sanity. Using sanity. Shock and temporary loss. Page 22. Let's see what we got here. Using sanity. Insanity. Whenever a character loses 5 or more points of sanity, done in a single experience, he has suffered a terrible shock. He must make a D100 roll. If he succeeds, an idea roll. Right. Okay, so this is still a thing. This has been a thing right from the beginning. So I need to roll above my idea, which is 55. 80. 87. Holy crap, I don't get temporarily insane. Ha ha ha. Hooray. Yeah. So I do not go temporarily insane. I am very upset by what I have just... What is a wall of flesh has just been found. Go to 76. Oh, just run. You see a lump in the water, a body, then something slimy. Oh no, I'm gonna die. An octopoid rears up. It grabs you with its tentacles. 1d8 tentacles, 80% attack, 2d6 damage, 25 hit points, 2 points of armor. If a tentacle hit, it begins to drain 1 of your strength points per round. Oh my god. 2d6 damage? I'm dead. We might be ending this stream 15 minutes in. I already made... Oh, I gotta make another sand roll. Oh, a successful dodge roll. Oh god. I know I upped my dodge on this guy, I think. 60, yes. It's not great, but it is better than nothing. A successful dodge roll on the 1st or 2nd round with a successful sand roll, and you can escape. You may run back out of the sewers, return to table A, or deeper past the Unholy Guardian. If you don't escape or the 1st or 2nd round, another creature arrives and no escape is possible. Oh boy. Okay. These rolls are pretty key. So, dodge roll. 59. Oh my god, it's a success. I'm so glad that wasn't my sanity check. But I also have to make a sanity check at 55 now. 37! Oh my god, we escaped. Holy crap! I still lose a point of sanity. I can't believe we made it. Yeah, we run away. Okay, we're not going back to the sewers. Something awful is in the sewers. Mayhap it needs explosives. And I think that's what we'll be taking. I just slammed the magazine shut. I was just like, done. We're done. Okay, so that was a terrible shock. I'm going home. I'm going straight home from here. We're not going back to the sewers. Something is in the sewers. Something terrible is in the sewers. Um, Let me check something here. Holy shit. Um, I'm glad we went. It said, if you do anything unusual before entering, please write it down. Once inside, you can walk normally or stop and try any of the following. Okay, write it down. So what that I wrote it down? I don't think it really matters. Okay, we're going home. Holy crap. That was close. I can't believe I made both of those rolls. If I'd have done insanity first, I would be dead right now. So I'm super, super happy. Um, B. Smith's home. We're going to go to 149 and we're done with this day. Sewers and home. And we get 6 hours sleep. We're going to go ahead and have breakfast as soon as we get up at 6 o'clock. Quick bath, probably. Showers weren't really a thing. I had a plan. I was going to go to the Aylesbury Hill graveyard today during the daylight hours. We have until 9 o'clock tonight um, No, we're going to do what we did yesterday. We're going to start by going to the police station at 7 a.m. and seeing if anything new has occurred. So, Arkham Police Station is 146. 146, police station. Let's see. Thursday, Friday, on Saturday, go to 39. All right, so we're going to start. We started at home. I'm going to write down breakfast. 39. Let's see what's been going on here. Uh, yeah, how can you report that to the cops? Because that was awful. It's just tentacles. Nothing but tentacles. 39. The state police and detectives fill the station. Clark has been bumped out of his office. You look at him just as a big trooper heads your way. You see Clark hold up 4 fingers and then mouth the words, 4 more. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay. We're going to make one more stop before we hit the graveyard. Um, let's go to let's go back to the Hampshire home at 144. And let's make sure Susan's doing okay. If they'll let us talk to her, 144 the Hampshire home. If it's 4 noon Thursday, it will take a successful oratory roll. No, okay. If it's noon or after Thursday, but before Saturday noon, no roll is needed. If it's Saturday noon or later, go to 38. Okay, so she's home. We go to 23, and it's just him like, oh, my daughter's back. She's back. She's got a glassy-eyed look. Mr. Hampshire opens the door, a broad smile on his face. She's back, he tells you. Through the opening, you see Susan, a glassy-eyed look on her face. She's a little tired. Some sleep, and she'll be as fit as a fiddle. You try to ask some questions, but Mr. Hampshire smiles and shuts the door. All right, so I've got no notifications or anything that there have been ads. So if there, and I haven't seen any up here. Time of gifts is your hey, yes, but can you really get a good night's sleep after that? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to make a sanity check in the morning. You got to make a sanity check after. Thank you, time of gifts. I almost totally forgot. Um, let's see. Time sleeping. I got to make a sanity roll when I wake up, or I lose a point of sanity every time. And we're down to 54, I believe. Yeah, right. What the heck was that thing? And thanks for stopping by the way, time of gifts. So I got a 54 sanity, and we rolled a 54. Is a success. So we're good. If you roll higher than what you need, then you have failed. So we did not have nightmares. Actually, somehow slept. Maybe I didn't have any dreams, and that's even creepier. All right, so Hampshire House is. I can go back there at noon. I guess we might pop back by sometime this afternoon. I got too many pieces of paper here. Thank you so much for reminding me about that. So we made the sanity check for a good night's sleep. At least we didn't have horrific dreams. What the heck? We could go back to the public library, but I really want to check out the Ellsbury Hill graveyard. We only got to barely scratch the surface, and I really think there might be some clues there. I mean, we have this whole map of things to do. So let's take a look and try not to get killed. We've barely escaped with our lives from something in the sewers. Maybe I should pour some bleach down there. Um, between between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., you see a man in charge, Gravedigger John Cooper, 48. All right, let's talk to him. We'll start out there. We didn't get to talk to him before because he came here after dark. Cooper's standing near a fresh grave, a shovel in his hand. You ask about the hill. Ever see anything unusual? He says no, but you suspect he's lying. You say you're going to explore the hill. He says no, private property. You start up anyway. He picks up his shovel. You can keep going, or you can think better of it and leave, perhaps to return at night. Alright, fine, fine. I won't go up the hill. What a dick. Um, so, Now hold on. What was that? That was 70? If you come here at night, after 5 p.m., you're on the hill map. Okay, so I got to come back here after 5 p.m. Unless I want to have to deal with this guy. And 87, I'll probably have to fight him. I do have a gun, but he is the caretaker. Groundskeeper, whatever you want to call him. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so we got to go there at night. But we also have to get back before 9 p.m. But he's gone after 5. So we got to come back here at 5 p.m. The sewers are off limits. I'm not going back there. We could do more research at the public library. We can return to the Gazette. I really don't want to go back to what's his name's house. Um, her advisor. It feels like a waste of time. I mean, this just wasted an hour. Uh, Cemetery, driving out there, driving back, all this other jazz. 4 more. That's cool that you get different things for different times that you're there. So I got to go when nobody's around. He leaves at 5. Um, I should have bang outside. Still nothing on whether or not I've had commercials up. Oh, time of gifts. If you notice a commercial, can you please message me and let me know? Maybe if there are no commercials, you can let me know that too. So far, we're 25 minutes in, at least. I started just a hair before 3. All right, we're going to the public library then. It doesn't say it's open on Monday through Friday, I don't think. That is 1:45. We can try to continue our research here as best we can. To get the library to help, and she can't help me. So 5 and 8. We already got reference 5. We got reference 8, and I believe we got reference 11. Reference 11, crystals. That was about the weird crystals that were found. Okay. Change over 11 and 49. Each roll takes an hour. You may continue roll until library closes at 5. Once this first strategy exhausted. So let's try to get this last reference at least. That requires a library use. My library use is actually 50. That's not bad. The first hour, I rolled a 24. So that means we can get number 49. We need to find out what's going on so we can inform the guy in New York City so I can phone him. 49. Blackouts are often the result of telepathic commands. In an especially horrible experience, the mind is only too willing to cooperate. Alright, so... And that's all we're going to be able to get from the library. So we only used an hour there. We still got to kill time till 5 p.m. Byakhee no Chthonians. They have a complex lifestyle. They communicate with telepathy, crushing victims' tentacles, and create earth tremors. It sounds like Chthonians to me. Doles, ghouls, Migo. Doles are burrowers. Swallow the victim's whole, crush them, or spit a viscous substance at them. Migo fly on their own. They're a bit smaller than humans. Have several sets of limbs. Nyagtha um, grab its victims and drag him or her off to its underground home. Tentacles. Shoggoths 3 times the size of a human. No armor. Their size renders most weapons nearly useless. Crush their victims. All right. I'm thinking Chthonians is what we're dealing with here. And I should probably telephone him. Um, hmm. All right. Let's find this thing at the beginning. Thing in the darkness, where we phoned him at the start here. Um, he recites the names. Call before midnight Saturday, 3 hours before if you can. He hangs up and you're alone. No one else in whom you can confide. So call for 3 hours before if you can, which I can. I'm definitely calling him before we go back to the frickin' graveyard. Oh, town hall. I don't think we've been there yet. We'll go there before lunch. Town hall is 150. Town hall, 9 to 5. And this is 20, so they're open 6 days a week. You can find an old book. What? You find an old book, go to 1 and return here. Alright, go to 1. Notes from the old records. 1740. Severe earthquake rips house apart in Arkham. Jacob Titus's daughter disappears. Earthquake. Mm-hmm. Um, Make a luck roll. I can go to 13. Wait a minute, hold on. Take an hour and make a luck roll. Make an idea roll and take another hour. Make a spot hidden, no extra time. Each roll may be attempted only once. Hell yeah, we got the time. We're going to push lunch back. I didn't even think of the town hall. I should have gone there first, I guess. So, we found that out. Let's put down number 1. And luck roll. Where's B? B Smith. My luck is 60. Let's see how we do. 72. Fail. We'll take another hour, though. And then we'll do lunch at 1 o'clock. Wow. Where the hell am I? I'm at 150. Take another hour. Make an idea roll. Idea is 55. 10. That's successful. Make an idea roll and take another hour. 41. I still have to make this spot hidden. 41. The caverns of Aylesbury Hill were once sealed in 1829. Wait a minute. 1740. Okay. Holy Avengers used dynamite to close a cavern entrance on the hill near the site of the planned Badwater sewers. But the caverns have since been reopened. Return to 150. All right. All right. Make a spot hidden, no extra time to go to 44. My spot hidden is 60. 27. That is a success. 44. James Thompson, head of the Historical Society, died of a sudden and severe heart attack at the age of 38. He was found by his assistant, Helmut Wolff. Return to 150. Helmut Wolff found him. Huh. All right. Let's take an hour for lunch from 1 to 2. We're going to go to the store from 2 to 3. I think there's a store listed on here. There's not, but I can buy stuff. Let's buy dynamite. Screw it. I just buy dynamite. Store, buy dynamite. A crate. I've got some stumps to bring up. I will bribe the storekeeper an additional. How much money have I got? Where's my money? Oh, it doesn't say how much money I've got. So we'll pop by the bank and get $100 out. We're gonna bribe the storekeeper $50, and I'm gonna say that 12 sticks of dynamite probably cost another 10, so that's $60. Let's knock off $100 of my savings, and we'll put money on the front. You know what? Let's buy some more bullets too. $100, 60, 70. So I've got $30 left, and I'm going to buy a box of 100 bullets. 100. We'll put those in the car. So there's 100 bullets in the car as well. Okay. So let's head. Let's check off the town hall and go back to the Historical Society. 7. So we had lunch, then we went to the store, and now we're going to go back to the Historical Society from 3 to 4. The day is waning already. It's already freaking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Arkham Historical Society is 7. See, I've got this information. If I level this information at him. Yeah, Helmut Wolf, he found the body. He shows you many books in local history, which you may pursue. Finding nothing of interest, you may leave or try one of the following below. Each takes an hour. Psychology. I'm not looking at the books. I'm just straight up doing psychology. Shit, my psychology's terrible, isn't it? My psychology is a 45. I am a reporter. Oh, I need to make this roll. 60 something. I failed. Damn it. I want to know what the connection is, and it's irritating that I can't find out. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what's going on here. Um, each one takes an hour. I don't want to waste that much time because we'll waste another hour. I'm gonna do another psychology. I'm gonna keep this guy talking. I bring up. I read about a certain. Oh crap! I don't remember where that was. That information was at 44. I read about a certain James Thompson. Do you know anything about him? Ooh, 28. That's a success. Fantastic. Hell yes. Hope it just doesn't say, he seems to not be telling you everything. He's growing nervous, hiding something. You can leave and return at night to spy, in which case go directly to 28 when you return. Or you can confront him now with his sudden edginess. I have a gun in my pocket. We're going to confront him now. 19, I put my hand in my pocket. My hand is on my gun. Oh, this is making me nervous. He pulls out a gun. I shoot. Crap. He pulls out a gun and fires point blank. He's got a 40% chance of hitting. It says here, I can try to dodge and then fire a shot. His shot, he rolled a 22, so I have to dodge or else I'm hit. My dodge is, did I put some, oh god, my revolver is 20%. I whip my revolver out and pistol whip his ass. I can try to dodge this. I got a 60% chance of dodging. 76, of course not. It doesn't say how much damage it does. You can see him fight after 4 rounds. Wolf will attempt to run out the door. You get a shot at him, but he can't shoot at you. If you shoot him as he runs, he'll fall. You get another free shot. If you kill Wolf or he escapes, you can explore or leave. His dex is 11. I think the rules are still by dex, and mine is 12. So he hit me. We're going to say his gun will do 1d10. I'm not injured so far. 10 points of damage. Jesus Christ. So I'm unconscious. So we're done. Dude pulled a gun on me even though I had my gun out. I had my gun ready in my pocket. And at 2 points, I am unconscious. So that's it. Um, we're going to assume someone was coming to the Historical Society just then. Wolf flees. They find me and take me to the hospital, where the doctors at least bring me up to 3 hit points. But it wastes the rest of the afternoon. What was happening? Walsh shot me. He's a madman. Put out an APB. Call the police. I won't get to explore, which is annoying. But that kills the rest of the afternoon, and then there's dinner time. At dinner, from 6 to 7, and this is just to keep the game going. 2 is unconscious, but generally my villains flee when they've knocked you out, especially when the Historical Society is in a neighborhood. It's not like way, way off. So I'm justifying this in the fact that Walsh shot me, I dropped, he assumed I was dead, and he rushed out. And then he could claim he was somewhere else, assuming that I'm going to die. This at least lets us kind of pseudo finish up this scenario. So, Table C, phoning Jansen Coates. Alright. I think it's a Chthonian. And we're probably going to have to use their spelling, which is incorrect. They spell it C-T-H. Here, let me write this down. C-T-H-O-N-I-A-N. I don't like this code thing at all. They should have just put the list of the creatures, I think. And then, and they've got S's on the ends, and I don't know if you're supposed to have the S on the end, so I guess we'll put it on. And hope for the best. Stunned by assigning each letter a numerical value. A is 1, 2, 3. A dog would be 26. When the Cthulhu Mythos creature's name, preferably in its singular form, so, alright, that's good, thank you. No S on the end. We're going to phone him during supper tonight. After we're released. They didn't want to let me out of the hospital, and I said I gotta go. Where are we time-wise? 3:40. This is going to be a short stream today, I'm afraid. Preferably in its singular form has been changed to a number. Use table C to find the proper event paragraph to consult in order to call Jensen's Coates. If you've won level 1, found out what's responsible, you will also learn the requirements of the next level. That's fine. Alright, so a C is going to be a 3. Let's just look this up. I should have written these down. Number code. Numbers to letters. Online tools. Convert numbers to letters. No, I want to convert letters to numbers. Convert letters to numbers. Letters to numbers. Online tool. Type the text here. C-T-H-O-N-I-A-N. C-T-H-O-N-I-A-N. That's going to be a 3, a 20, an 8, 15, 14, 9, 1, 14. Time of Gift says the caretaker threatens you with a shovel. Herr Wolf pulls a gun on you. I'd say you need to work on your people skills. Hey, it is not my fault these people are obviously working with the monsters. And the dude wants to hit me with a shovel. And Wolf is obviously... Wolf's behind the... He's obviously behind us. So... Alright, so shush. 3 and 8's 11. 16. No, that's a 4. That's 14. I'm going to add these up wrong. 3. Why don't I just use the stupid calculator? I'm going to be lazy. Calculator app. Bing. And we'll do this twice. So, here we go. 3 plus 20 plus 8 plus 15 plus 14 plus 9 plus 1 plus 14. It should be 84. 84. 84. There's 84. Let's add them up again, just in case I screwed up, so that we can get the right thing. We'll go back up the line. 14 plus 1 plus 9 plus 14 plus 15 plus 8 plus 20 plus 3. 84. It's 84. So 84 is going to take us to 159. 159. Yeah, I'm shot. I'm basically at 1 hit point. Because you're at 3, you're at 1 hit point. Ring, 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 ring. 159 says go to 95. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's good or not. Yes, Jansen Coates says. Now you must find out what they are doing. Go to 161. What they're doing is kidnapping girls for some reason. 161. Give yourself 4 Cthulhu Mythos points for solving level 1. All right. Cthulhu Mythos. Oh, I'm up to 9. Because I already had 5. That's interesting. Oh, 9. Okay. For every hour left, you now have... Wait. Okay, hold on. Where are we at? We are at 6 to 7. Coates. We went ahead and called him early. Okay. What did I say? Where are we? 161. Okay. For every hour left, you now have 12 hours to find the information Jansen needs. If no time remains, trade 1 Mythos point for 12 hours to a maximum of 36 hours. Go to 108 and Coates will tell you what you must do to solve level 2. For every hour left, 1, 2, 3, 4, essentially 5. 5 times 12 is 60. I thought something was happening at midnight. For every hour left, you now have 12 hours to find the information Jansen needs. If no time remains, trade 1 Mythos point for 12 hours to a maximum of 36 hours. We have 60 hours. Go to 108. Coates will tell you what you must do to solve level 2. 108. Jansen fires the questions quickly. What do the stones do? What do the creatures seek to escape? Okay, this is important. Circle that. What do the creatures seek to escape? What do they want from humans? Unless you already know the answers, return to table A and continue your investigation. Oh my God. When you're sure of the answers to all 3 questions, you may call Coates again by going to 169. Make a note of this number and use it when you're ready. Okay. Call Coates at 169. We need to find out stones. Okay, 108 is that. How do I do this? Make a note of the number, use it when you're ready. Table A. What the hell? Alright, we're going to go... Okay, so... I don't understand this. Every point is 12 hours. I guess we had to solve level 1 before midnight? That doesn't seem to make sense. If no time remains, train 1 Mythos point for 12 hours, up to the maximum of 36 hours. Go to 108. Let's do to solve level 2. I haven't found out anything, and I'm shot by that jackass. We're going to have to make up stuff here. I have 60 hours, but I still have to sleep and everything. So I guess we had to find out this by midnight, but... Okay, let's read that again. Give yourself 4 Cthulhu Mythos points for solving level 1 for every hour left. You now have 12 hours to find the information Jansen needs. Which means I don't know what. Okay, this just got longer. I don't know what to do. I tell you what, so we're going to take over as keeper a little bit more. This player needs some help. Actually, let me see what these doctors could have done. We're going to look up a couple things. Maybe I can get more than 1 hit point back. First aid. Skill allows to heal 1d3 points of damage. Once a day of it applied. Okay, so we're going to give ourselves back 1d3. It might still be just 1, but here we go. d6. I got 2 hit points back, not just 1. So we are up to 4, so that helps a little bit. Is medicine even a skill yet? No, it's not. All right. That's what I kind of thought it was gonna happen. Was 1d3. I was hoping. Okay, so that helps us slightly. But this whole every gives you 12 hours. I'm not sure if I need to count this in the days. I'm glad I called early. If no time remains, trade one Mythos point for 12 hours to a maximum of 36 hours. Okay. Stones, question mark. What do the creatures seek to escape? Sorry. I should have muted myself. Excuse me, sorry. What do they want from humans? So we got three questions that we need to find the answers out. The library's done. It's going to come down to Susan Hampshire's advisor, I think, and the advisor and the historical society. I don't understand what every hour gives you 12 hours unless we can zip over this. So I guess I do have a date thing here. We're going to return to the historical society first, I guess. He's going to be gone. It's probably a police site, so we're going to break in there at 7. So we're gonna have to just wing it from here on out, time wise. Um, Actually, we're gonna go to the Hampshire house. No, I see. I don't understand these instructions unless everything's just moving very quickly. We'll go to 7 first. Let's see what we got here. Now, the Arkham Historical Society is down. Um, Nobody's gonna be there. Uh, we went to 19, and it says you can explore at 42. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to explore the house, the Historical Society, and see if we can find anything. You find 4 ancient books. You can skim them here or take them home to read at your leisure, whichever you choose. You must first make a move quietly roll. If you succeed, you can do one of two things. You can leave with all 4 books, in which case, write down this number and return to 42 whenever you're ready to read the books. Or you can try to skim one book in Wolf's house. It says you must make a successful move quietly before you can attempt to read a book in Wolf's house. If you fail to move quietly, Wolf has heard you and will confront you if he's still alive. He's not. I mean, he's run away. In order to read a book, you must spend an hour and make a successful roll. Oh, crap. We got a bunch of. We're going to have to make a bunch of foreign language rolls, and we do not have many points in them. All right, so we're going to take these books. Um, I'm not bothering with the move quietly. Walsh is not here, and if I see him again, I will shoot first and ask questions later. We're going to take our books home. This has become me just making up shit as we go along at this point, unfortunately. Um, B. Smith's home, 142. 4 books. I'm running out of space on this paper. Um, okay, we'll figure it out. It takes an hour. All 4 books. You can try to skim one book. You must attempt to read a book of Wolf's House Village. In order to read a book, you must spend an hour and make a successful roll, as indicated. Cultigals. So we're just going to start counting off the time here from the 60 hours, and finding these books took us the first hour. I don't know how they fit that in or what, but I do want to read these books. But before we read the books at 42. Wait, 142. Why did I put 142? 42, 4 books. Oh, I went home. 142 is my house. No, that's 149. Duh. We're going to go back to, very quickly, Hampshire House at 144 and check in. She's in great danger, I think. 144. If it's Saturday noon or later, go to 38. This whole give yourself 60 hours or however many hours is really throwing me off, and I don't know how to handle that. Oh, regretfully, they inform you that they are talking only to the police. Well, screw you, people. All right, let's go home and read these books at 42. So I don't have any way to keep track of time anymore. If we're on the chart, then we went to the Historical Society, then we went to the Coed's house, and now it's 9 o'clock. Historical Society, Coed's house. $42. So we have some choices to make again. I feel like this scenario is kind of breaking down because I don't understand this whole hourly thing. If something's supposed to happen on Midsummer Night at midnight, maybe I can do all this stuff before it. I don't know. That was 108, wasn't it? 108's our questions. 161 is where they're like, give yourself all these hours. Give yourself 4 Cthulhu Mythos points for solving this. Level 1. For every hour left, you now have 12 hours to find the information Jansen needs. I guess I'm just cramming everything in. I got to call Coates at 169. So I guess for every hour left, I can just do a lot of stuff really fast. Because I am just going back over old stuff. All right, let's see what this has to say. I can read Cult de Ghouls, but I've got to know French. I have 5% in French, which means that's probably off the table, unfortunately. Unsprechlichen Kulten is no German plus Cthulhu Mythos. Wait a minute, hold on. In order to read a book, you must spend an hour and make a successful roll as indicated. Oh, I got to make that Cthulhu Mythos roll. That's going to be almost impossible. Unsprechlichen Kulten. Der Vermis Mysteries is Latin. I've got 20 in each of those. I don't think I can do this. Garn Fragments read no English plus Cthulhu Mythos. Oh. Alright. I'm going to spend hours and hours reading, I guess, or trying to read, or I don't know what's going on here. 169 will hopefully tell me what is going on eventually. We got to find out. I think these books are important. We also need to talk to What's-His-Face. So we'll spend the first on English and Cthulhu Mythos, which is this. English is 75%, 39. Cthulhu Mythos is a 9%, 88. That's a fail. So there's 1 hour gone. Let's try it again. 75, success, 9, fail. 75, success, 9, fail. 75, success, 9, fail. This having to roll 2. What is going on here with this computer? Oh, I pulled up another site instead of having it on that. 75, success, 9, fail. Mark off another one. 75, success, 9, fail. One more try. 75, success, 9, fail. That's 10 hours of my 60 gone. There's no way. This is impossible. It is completely impossible for me to get both those rolls. It's too hard. It's just impossible. And I have no trouble reading the English, but Cthulhu Mythos is 9%, so my other option is to go talk to her advisor. Yeah, I got to find out what the answers to these questions are, and until I can figure them out. No, damn it! I don't have any way to. There's no way to win this thing. They've stuck me in a corner where rolls. I cannot succeed these rolls, so I cannot finish. and that's really frustrating. Of course, it is 1983. If I only had to make one or the other, let's look at 78. That's where they're supposed to take me if I made the Cthulhu Mythos. Um, yeah, I don't think it's helping me at all. I don't know what to do. It's gone from like some uh, uh, I I don't know. I'm very frustrated with this. Um, what do the creatures seek to escape? What do the stones do? What do they want from humans? What do the stones do? The stupid stones. And Miskatonic University is technically closed. $169. Okay, hold on. Miskatonic University is 17. Can I check like the geology department? Psychology department, dean's office, science department, director of the literary society. The problem is I don't have fast talk or oratory very high, so I can't get this information. And this is frustrating. When the information is trapped behind a die, you have to make a die roll. Then it becomes debatable whether you'll ever find out. Alone Against the Dark was a little better about that. Um, my fast talk is 30. My oratory is also 30 for any one day. But now we got all this extra time that I don't know how to keep track of because I don't have a calendar anymore. Um, let's try oratory. Oh, 02. Okay, we made it. So for Miskatonic University, I'm just done keeping track of the time because, quite frankly, the calendar, it doesn't really make any sense anymore. So we have 60 hours before midnight, I guess. 60 technical hours. We got the oratory, which with the science department takes us to 14. They seem very busy, but ask what you want. If you have something specific you'd like to ask about, write it down and go to 2. Those frickin' crystals. Crystals. Go to 2. If you ask about radio waves, go to 36. Blackouts, go to 27. The geology of Arkham, go to 37. If you ask about none of these, you may still pick up some odd bits of data. Make a luck roll. Where are the crystals? Where's my character sheet? Can you tell I'm getting frustrated by this game? Luck. Luck is only 60. And I rolled an 05. So we found out something. 103. Let's mark another hour off. 103. Hold on. If you ask about none of these and your luck roll failed, you will learn nothing by asking questions here. If, however, you have something you'd like to have tested, an object substance, write it down and go to 69. If later you find something you'd like analyzed, you can come back to the science department without making a fast talk already, since they know you. Analyzed. Okay. 103. 103. People on Badwater Road and Boundary Street have complained of an odd fish-like smell. No, they haven't investigated it yet. Yeah, but where does that take me? I can go to the graveyard for a fish-like smell. I'm assuming I can only do one of these, and we're kind of cheating because they're supposed to be closed today. We can try another department. I guess we can mark off another hour and try the psychology department. I guess we'll go with oratory. 78's a fail, so we can't do that. How about the dean's office? Screw it. Wake his ass up. We'll try an oratory with him. No, 98. We're not going to be able to. That's 2 more hours of our 60 hours. All right, we're done with the town hall. Oh, let's go to her freaking advisor at 51. Okay, so we're going to do this and this, and then we'll go to 61. I don't know how to keep track of this now because we're not using the calendar. But we have 60 hours. I don't understand that at all. 61. You open. No, that's not right. It's her advisor's house. 51. 51. I don't know what the time is. Professor Beardsley's wife are willing to talk to you. 60. After 10 p.m., you may sneak in. It's strange what happened to such a level-headed girl. You could try one of these roles. Listen, psychology, or spot hidden. Or you can ask advice. Or you can ask advice. I'll ask advice. You know, the professor says, growing somber, this is not the first time. Check the records. There have been other disappearances, and always around the Badwater sewers near Aylesbury Hill. He looks in the eye. The answers might be there. You take your leave. I'm not going back into those damn sewers. Yeah, I've already marked an hour off. I'm very frustrated with this scenario, as it's giving me... I don't understand this 60 hours thing. At all. So I'm skipping a lot of stuff here. Like, I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know. I don't know anything. I found out everything I can. 4 more missing. Let's head for Aylesbury Hill Graveyard. Again. The gravedigger's gone. It's after 5 p.m. Let's start exploring the graveyard and seeing what we can find. And we'll just go right there. So mark off an hour. We're going to go to 118. That's one of the ones marked on this map. I write down 70? Yeah. Aylesbury Hills Graveyard. At 5 p.m. you're on the hill. It takes 1 hour to move from one number to another, or 10 hexes an hour. You start at X in the lower center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 118. Let's see what we can find out up here. It's a shovel, probably Cooper's. Roll 8 or less on a d20. Oh, and Cooper shows up. If he shows up, I shoot him. I rolled a 10. 16? 16. You could try a spot hidden at a cost of 1 extra hour. If everything fails, go elsewhere in the graveyard or return to table A. Okay, so extra hour for a spot hidden. I'll take any information I can get at this point. The whole point of Call of Cthulhu is to get this information to your players. My spot hidden is 60. 15. That is a success. Where was I? I was at 118. Spot hidden will take me to 88. Let's see what 88's got. The problem is I don't know if I'm supposed to still be keeping track of time. There's nothing of interest. You'll have to continue your investigation elsewhere in the cemetery. If you wish, you can leave the cemetery altogether and return to table A. I don't. There's nothing. Why ask for spot hidden if there's nothing to see? Let's go up to 92. That's next on this list. Mark off another hour. You see a bush of tasty looking raspberries. You may eat some. No. Pick and save some. Or you may ignore them. Spend an extra hour and you can try spot hidden. If you roll successful, go to 141. We'll pick some. So we're going to pick raspberries, but I'm not eating them. 141. Well, that's if we make the roll. Spot hidden. 55 is a success. Go to 141. I don't know if it's day or night. I'm assuming it's night. You see nothing unusual. Oh my god. I hate that. I'm sorry, but I hate the... You see nothing. Why are you wasting my time? That was 92. Let's go to 114 next. When I decide not to do it is when you should have looked here. 114. An open grave. You can try a spot hidden roll. Take an extra hour. Right now we have the hours, apparently. We have still 40 hours left. 80 is a fail, so we didn't see anything there. Let's go to 119. Going deeper and deeper into the hill. You see nothing except some dense ivy. You can try a luck roll or move on. I'll try a luck roll. It doesn't say it takes any time. And my luck is a 60. 27 is a success. 104 it takes me to. You see, pardon me, you see a carved figure. You may have seen it before. The creature is headless, worm-like, with some tentacles. Roll sanity or lose 1d4. My sanity is now down to a 54. I rolled an 83. So, I lost 4 points of sanity. This is not good. So that puts us down at a 50. Good lord. What's that? 119. No, 104, because we made the luck check. You may try a spot hidden, or you can move on. It does not tell me. It takes time, so we're going to consider this free. 36 is a success, and a spot hidden takes me back to 3. Nothing save reddish stains at the base of the figure. You can move on. I don't want to go back in the sewers. I really don't. Alright. Check off another one of these hours. We were at 119. Let's go to 100. We're going to hit all these places. Oh, there's a 126 over there, too. No. We'll go to 117. No. We'll go over to 126. No. We'll do 117. We'll do 117. You see a shack and a sign that says, "No trespassing." Coopers? You wonder. You can hide, go straight toward the front door, or move on. If the above fail, you can try another, but no repeat rolls. What's my hide? Hide's a 55. Let's try to hide. What was this, 117? Let's try hide, 55. 52, we succeeded. Holy crap. 101. I'm not going to consider that another hour right now. If it's between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m., you see Cooper entering by a secret side door. Sure, he leaves the same way. You can try to enter the door or go straight to the front. Let's try to enter that side door. I'm going to draw my pistol. If we see Cooper, he better do what I tell him, or I will shoot him. The door has a hidden catch. To spring it, make a successful luck roll, which is 60. I rolled a 31. That's successful. If you fail, you can take another hour and try. You can go to 107 immediately, or you can leave. So 115. We succeeded there. All right. You enter. The air is damp and disgusting. The floor is slimy. The bed is wet with seaweed. Sanity check. Oh my god, this is killing me. We're at 50. 95 is a fail. We lose a D4 again. 2 more points of sanity gone. Jeez, this is rough. Nothing else except a chest near the front door. You can check out the chest or leave. We will check out the chest at 109. You open it carefully. When open, you see a black, pulsing form. It appears to be alive. It begins to expand, sending tendrils oozing over the edge of the chest. Your only thought is to kill the creature. Think of a way to do this without killing yourself as well. Your answer must consist of 2 words only. Write the solution down, then see 127. I think we're about to be done with this scenario. I was hoping there would be some information here, but 2 words only. I'm carrying around some of that dynamite, but that will, think of a way to do it without killing yourself. Consist of 2 words only. Oh my god. Dogs set up a howl as the thing is released from its terrible freaking chest, which apparently I couldn't slam shut. Tekeli Lee. It's probably a Shoggoth, which this guy has in a chest for some reason. Um, your only thought is to kill the creature. Think of a way to do this without killing yourself as well. I have no idea. I'm going to write down run away. Because I have no information on how to kill anything. I wasn't able to find out anything from those books. I'm not going to be able to. 127. If you wrote holy water, you're right. I didn't have any holy water. Did I? No, I have no holy water. If you did anything besides splash monstrosity with holy water, you failed to repulse the beast. You run screaming from the shack, leaving by the nearest exit, the window. Regardless of the outcome of this little escapade, make a sanity roll. Okay. Make a sanity roll. My sanity has been killed by this stupid graveyard. Where is my sanity? Holy crap. 48. Oh, I made it. 25. Regardless of the outcome of this little escapade, make a sanity roll. If you fail, lose 1d10. Lose a minimum of 2 even if you make the roll. Ouch. I don't know what the hell that was. And I don't have any holy water. If you are still saying you could continue to search the graveyard, sure. I think Cooper's going to realize I was there. What the hell was that? Was that 117? All right, let's go to 100. Mark off another hour. A cache of weapons, 2 shotguns, a Colt 45, and a crate containing 30 sticks of dynamite. I didn't have to buy it. You can take 1 shotgun with 6 shells and the 45, 5 shells, or you can take 10 sticks of dynamite. Let's take 10 sticks of dynamite. I still have learned nothing about these questions. We're going to have to go back and just roll and roll and roll until that scene where all the cops were there and Clark just went to me. I love that. I'm definitely stealing that to use sometime. All right, there's 126 is the last place left in the cemetery. You see an old fault line starting at the hill and running towards Arkham. All right, that's another hour. Okay, there's no other information here. I've got these books. Jensen had that same statue. So we're going to go back to Jensen's house. We're going to quick go to St. Mary's Catholic Church at 55. No, we're not. No, skip that. We're going to go to Jensen's house. Her advisor's house at 51. I wish they explained why I got all these hours suddenly. That takes us to 60. Again, we're talking to Jensen. Listen, psych, or spot hidden, or you can ask advice. I've done the spot hidden. I saw that little statuette. One of these rolls. Let's try listening. What is my listen? My listen is only 45. We haven't tried anything like this yet. 36, we actually made it. Holy crap. Listen gets a check mark. I think I got some other stuff that requires a check mark, but... Oh, I got English. I might have gotten a sneak or a hide as well. I don't remember. Well, it'll be in the recording. So, that's fine. So we made the listen check. 58. Beardsley senses you snooping. Out, good sir! Please leave this instant. You can stay. 73. No! I draw my gun. If I'm staying, I'm drawing my piece. Snooping into bad things are none of your business, eh, Smith? Beardsley pulls something out of his pocket. Select one of the following: luck, dodge, dex. If you miss, go to 56. What is my dex? My dex is a 12. It's a 3d6 for the. My luck is a 60, and my dodge is a 60. Why would dex be on here? Luck, dodge, or dex? Um, let's try dex. 3d6. Under 12. I got an 11. Holy shit. 10, 11. Yes. Where's dodge? Where's dodge? Where are we? 73. Snooping, eh? 54. Tell me I get my gun out before he can pull his gun. You got your gun first. At point blank range, you fire at 40%. Behind you. Oh, that's why there was no. So my. At point blank, yeah, it's 40% because it's doubled. Behind you, Mrs. Beardsley fires. Holy crap. If you make a dodge roll, you can dodge Professor Shot. If you make a luck roll as well, you notice Mrs. Beardsley, you get the first shot on her too. If you try to shoot it out, they will fight to the bitter end. If you escape by making the dodge roll, they'll be gone when you return. If you kill them, you can explore after the fight. If you win, go to 61. Beardsley, okay, alright. Alright, yeah, I draw my gun. 40% is not great. Bam! 10, 11. Holy crap. I hit him. My 45 is a D10 plus 2. He has 9 hit points. Come on, high roll. 10. I did 12 points. I shoot him in the face. I knew it. Bang, bang. Hell yes. Beardsley is down. I need a luck check, and if I get it, I can take a shot at that witch as well. I have 4 hit points. If they even hit me once, I'm dead. My luck. Oh, come on, 60%. No, 74. Um, uh, it doesn't say. So Beardsley is dead. I shot him right between the eyes, and down he goes. What am I looking up here? Mrs. Beardsley. Her dex is 8. Her hit points are 8. I don't know what I was looking up. I guess she has the same chance of hitting me as I had of her at point blank range. So, and I can't dodge her. So she has a 40% chance. I rolled a 57. She misses. Blam! It's a good old-fashioned shootout. I swing around. Her dex is 8. And that's what I was looking up. I believe that goes in order of dex, which means I would go first. We're going to make a GM call. I'm not going to sit and look up rules because it's going to take too long. So, I go first. I am going to shoot her, try to shoot her again, and then I will try to dodge if she shoots me, because you can dodge bullets back in these days. 82 is a miss. She takes a shot at me. 38 would be a hit. I'm going to try to dodge it. Come on, come on. With a 60, 91, she hit me. She's doing a D10. 8 points of damage. I have 4. I am dead. Well, so much for that. So the Beardsleys gunned me down. I managed to get one of them, but there were 2 of them. They were both in on the plot. Well, hell. If you win, go to 61. What would have happened? I was badly hurt still. You open a drawer and find a tiny satchel made out of, could it be, is it skin? Inside you find several stones. Alright, so, yeah, we died. Even with our 60 extra hours, we still had quite a few extra hours. Beardsleys were in on the plot. So was the dude. So was the guy at the Historical Society. So was the caretaker at the cemetery. So we survived all that just to get shot by this lady. That's frustrating. We're going to look a little ahead. Let's take a look. Spot hidden to 59. Wedding midnight Saturday. Who is the groom? Blah, blah, blah. See, a lot of these just don't lead me anywhere. I can't get the answers to the questions. Let's see what happens if I did get the answers to these questions. That is 169. Which, crying out loud. I was to the point where I just wanted to pull the gun out and start interrogating people. And if you're here, it means you think you have the correct answer to the question. Coast asks in 108. The answer to the first question is extend their telepathic control. If you got this one right, give yourself 1d10 sanity and 1 mythos, Cthulhu mythos point, then go to 172. Sure, let's just figure that somehow we got it all correct. The answer to the second question is time. They want to do away with the limitations imposed on them by their slow rate of growth. How am I supposed to find any of this out? Probably through the Mythos tomes. If you're right, get sanity and Cthulhu Mythos, then go to 178. The answer to the third question is, of course, the missing girls. The creatures want to merge their race with ours to interbreed. If you got this right, add 1 to your Cthulhu Mythos rolls. Lose 1d6 sanity because the knowledge is so horrible. Still, you have successfully solved level 2 in its entirety. Go to 155. Here's potentially what could have happened. He gives you instructions. Here's what to do to thwart their plans. Trap them underground. Break their control over humans. They must not fail. You must not fail. You are now on level 3. We did not make it to level 3. Act decisively. This is so vague. Take some dynamite and blow up the sewers. That's pretty much what I would have done. What are the sewers? Badwater sewers are 77. If you do anything unusual before ending, please write it down, and once inside you can act normally. Blow it up. Walk normally or stop trying the following listeners or hide. What? It doesn't tell me what to do about writing things down. Act normally must be what you wrote down. Go to 76. Sorry, guys. We're zipping around here just to try to find out whether there's a way. No, that's the lump in the water. But see, it doesn't say... Listen, Spothead, move quietly or hide. What if I got a successful move quietly? There's a shape lying in the water. Quietly out of the way you came in. 79. You start to leave in the wall of flesh. Yeah, you really have to do everything exactly correctly, or you cannot win this one at all. So... If you think their schemes are thwarted, the pouch of crystals found in Professor Beardsley's home. If you dynamited 2 cavern entrances, one in the sewers and one in the graveyard, go to 179. Wow. Okay, so we failed. There's a lot you have to do, and you don't have a lot of time. Unless this whole 60 hours is just like condensing everything. And I was very confused with that. I'm very disappointed with this scenario. I mean, it's the first one. Of course, it's going to be like weird, crazy stuff. But it looks like you have to blow up that cavern I found in the at 126 in the what do you call them in the cemetery. But it doesn't give you the option of doing that. And then you have to blow up 77. You have to blow up the entrance to the sewers. But again, there's no real option of doing that. If you do anything unusual before entering, please write it down. But it doesn't tell you where to go to check that. Listen, spot hidden. You hear nothing. Spot hidden is 64. Lump in the water, I saw that. Move quietly is 82. We could see a shape ahead, but it doesn't tell you what to do if hide is 83. The thing stirs. You can move on at 76. There's the lump in the bottom. It doesn't tell it. I wanted to blow up the sewers, and I wanted to blow up that other hole. There was just too much to this, and that was a little frustrating. I didn't enjoy this one. Now, of course, it is the very first one, the very first Call of Cthulhu. It's the very first solo Call of Cthulhu scenario. So, map of the maze. I don't understand the map of the maze or where that came into effect either. So there was stuff that we didn't get to apparently. Here's the map of the maze, right there. Um, so I died. The Beardsleys murdered me. And hold on. Okay, hold on. So was it 62 where you could, if I survive the shootout with the Beardsleys, I go to 61. 61 is I find the satchel with several stones. I can make a spot hidden with the note with the counter. So would I take the stones to Arkham to Miskatonic at 17 to the science department? Uh, shoot, 27 or 14. 2. Here we go. Um, and I didn't ask about any of that stuff. If you like them analyzed, write it down and go to 69. I had the stones. Beardsley has the stones. Um, the object you want tested. Oh my god, I hate this code system thing. It's bullshit. Um, it would be crystals. 55, 73, 98. If it is 55, 73, or 98, go to 148. Let's just see if that's it. A stone with highly unusual properties emitting radio waves. But, but, oh, where'd you get it? Okay, I got the crystals, but I don't know what to do with them. It's like the whole thing is so hard to get information. It is opposite of what a Cthulhu scenario or investigation should be, which is the keeper hoping that you get the right information. And I don't know. I don't know. This was, oh man. So I died. So B. Smith is dead, gunned down by Mrs. Beardsley of all people. In I don't know where. This whole you get extra 60 hours, and I don't understand that. That didn't make any sense to me. Um, so I didn't like that. They don't explain. They didn't explain that well enough, in my opinion. It was what was that 161? Give yourself 4 Cthulhu Mythos points. For every hour left, you now have 12 hours. What does that? What does that mean? Does that mean that it acts like I have 12 hours? That each hour counts as 12 hours? That each maximum 36 go to 108. I don't know. I got through part one. I got killed during part two. I would have found the crystals, but then what? I would have had them examined, and then okay, yeah, they're crystals. So, um, wow, yeah, that was tough. That's tough. The Thing in the Darkness is rough. Started out good. I was having fun. I had a great time last time. This time, that whole convert your remaining hours into hours annoyed me because um, I didn't know where I was and whether or not those hours were just you're moving fast now or the ceremony or whatever's supposed to happen doesn't happen. So I don't know. I don't know. Both of Costello's scenarios have these calendars, and they're very tight when it comes to time. You have to figure out stuff that happens before certain times. And I kind of like that, but at the same time, having a time limit on the entire scenario also um, makes it tougher. I know it makes it more suspenseful, but it also is frustrating in the fact that I as a player know there's a time limit, and as a character kind of did, but at the same time, um, thinking I had done really well, like oh I think I know what it is. Let's call Jensen, and then he's like oh I need to answer to these questions, and if you give him the answers, he's like you got to stop him, seal him up, which I could have done. Well, I got killed by Mrs. Beardsley. Um, I don't know. I'm a lot less satisfied with this one. It's not surprising. Like I said, it's the first Call of Cthulhu solo scenario. A little frustrating there. Um, Interesting, very interesting. I died a lot in the last one, in Alone Against the Dark, which this was same author. Costello was the same guy that wrote Alone Against the Dark, but in this case there was a lot. There's so much to this. Uh, I liked running around Arkham. Thought that was very fun. And you got to keep in mind that this is before books like. Oh, hold on. I'm sitting on some towels, and so they scooch down, and then they're uncomfortable. This is before Arkham Unveiled came out, which was a really cool um, supplement for Call of Cthulhu, and it was useful for me to figure out a couple things for this. But some of the things he's basing all of his stuff off of this map that was included in the original Call of Cthulhu set. This is a second edition map. The first, I'm pretty certain the first edition had a map that was almost exactly like this. Now we're drinking Amazing Orange. Food line, Amazing Orange. And you've got Miskatonic University here written out. Um, there are a few notes where graveyards are, town square, a church, the Baltimore, Maryland station, because I think it's Baltimore, Maryland, or no, Boston Main Railroad, the B&M station, um, that kind of stuff. And this is all he had to go on when he wrote this, probably. Let's get it in front of the camera. Which is a pretty rough map. I remember when I first got my box set, it had one of these in it. And I was like, oh my god, this is what Arkham looks like? I was so excited. So, B. Smith is dead. Killed. We're gonna say we just zipped through all that stuff at the end, I guess, and that 60 hours was kind of condensed. So he was killed. What was the date? Saturday, June 21st. Yeah, 6/21/24 by Crazy Woman. Which is a shame. Put a big X at the top. So Smith's dead. So that was interesting, but a little frustrating, especially when it switched. When it switched to give yourself 60, these hours for every hour you have left. I couldn't make any of the skill rolls either. I just had a terrible time with that. Um, but with solo scenarios, you don't have a whole lot of choice. Your GM, your keeper is basically just a few words on a piece of paper. It's like playing a computer game. You are stuck with whatever you have. And I guess I could have just drawn a gun on Jansen, but then his wife still would have frickin' come at me with her gun. So I'd still be dead. And I feel like I would have struggled through the second part. So that's fine. I died. I guess the girls, there is no place to go if you fail that I can see on any of these lists. Um, so I died. I don't know what happened after that. You will learn the requirements from the next. I wish it had just been like one question. Find this out and we can solve this. You may, in the course of your adventures, come across a paragraph which is a 26 or 32 or 295 or whatever comes shambling towards you, which I never did. I don't know what that thing was in the chest. Table C. You can calculate the number of creatures you run to. Assume that seeing the creatures. Okay, yeah. So that was interesting. The research part was a lot of fun. These solo scenarios are deadly. You make one wrong decision and there's a good chance you're gonna die. I thought the dude with the shovel was just gonna frickin' take me out. I wonder if you would have. Let's look. Let's see. We still got a little time in the stream. Aylesbury Hill Graveyard at 70. Let's take a peek and see if they're like, play out the combat, blah blah blah. I feel like if I pull a gun on somebody, I guess Jensen's crazy, you know. So since Jensen is insane, of course he's just gonna come at me with a gun. Um, Gravedigger, John Cooper. Um, you can keep going at 87. What would you have done? He's gonna attack me. He surprised you and swings the shovel. Please. Or fight. After one round, he'll drop the shovel and grab a shotgun from the weapons cache on the hill. That shotgun's not real close. It'll take him 2 rounds to get the gun and ready it. Then he starts firing at point blank range. Cooper has Dex 11 and 10 hit points. He won't run away, though you still can. If you get him down to 1 hit point, oh my god, you can try to make a psych roll. 140. What was his secret? Let's find out what his secret was. He'll tell you where the cavern entrance is. So you have to fight this guy, knock him to 1 hit point exactly, and then you can find out where the cavern entrance is. You can believe him or go to 123. So we found the cavern entrance. If you don't believe him, and or you desire more information, try a psych roll. If successful, go to 105. You can ask if there's another entrance. He mumbles the Badwater Sewer. So we found this out anyway. They can get out there too. You can seal him off there. If they find out I talked, his head wrenches back, he grimaces and dies. You see the stone in his neck. What does that mean? Yeah, Jensen knew about it. I mean, this guy did. Cooper knew about it too. He's part of it. But we don't really find out what's going on, and that's what the whole point of Call of Cthulhu is figuring out what's happening. Even if you fail to stop it, finding out what is supposed to, why it's happening. So we yeah, and Waltz was behind it as well. Wolf from the Historic Society. A lot of people in town were behind this. I don't know. I don't think I really had much of a chance of winning in the long run. But that's okay. It was pretty fun. I was the thing that really threw me was that for every hour you have left before midnight, give yourself 5 hours, and I was like, what does this even mean? Um, and you, I'm gonna have to assume that you're just going moving around a lot quicker. You're zipping around, you're checking stuff out. You've got an idea what to do, and so now you can just do it faster, I guess. But that made no sense to me, and um, and that was a problem. Give yourself 4 Cthulhu Mythos points for solving level 1. For every hour left, you now have 12 hours to find the information. And I guess that just means every 10 hours, 12 hours was an hour of real time. So that's what we're going to count it as. At least as far as writing up the role playing journal. And I should have just gone with that. But still, that's weird. There was also no way for me to read these books, which was very frustrating. And having to make a Cthulhu Mythos roll in addition to like an English. What would the books have told me? 75. Cult of Ghouls. The stones use their treasure. The creatures who laugh their envy. They dream of joining with them. That could have given. I wouldn't have figured that out. Unsprechlichen Kulten. The children, all for the children. Their smiling faces, the eon's dream. Awake, awake the children. Awake, awake the worm. Nope, that's too vague. 21 for De Vermis Mysteries. Their age, timeless, their weight, endless. They seek to join with those who smile. They seek to escape their time. Might have figured that out eventually. And then 78 is for Garn Fragments in English. But you still had to make a read no English plus Cthulhu Mythos. So 78. Make a sanity roll. Okay, these creatures live in holes and worship the burrower. Know them by their tentacles that give death. I still don't know if I would have figured it out. Probably not. I guess in the end you had to throw dynamite in the two entrances and block them up, and that's how you win. But all of the clues are very vague. I mean, in hindsight, going through the end, um, yeah, that makes sense. But figuring that out from some vague passages from esoteric tomes is tougher. So we failed. We died. The girls disappeared. And there are Chthonians under Arkham apparently in 1924. That's about it. Let me see. We are here. Let's go to Creator Dashboard. We didn't crash. That's awesome. Stream Manager? Yeah. Rate a channel. Is anybody doing anything? Everybody's playing like first person shooters. Everybody's playing first person shooters. And everybody has people quite a few people that are watching. So I don't think we're going to raid anybody. I think we're just going to wrap this up. Let's get back to the channel. Okay. I want to thank Time of Gifts. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So next time, so we have a huge outro slash, coming down from the end. So this is the thing in the darkness. Oh. Next time, what I have planned, even though it is 2 months too early, is going to be Alone on Halloween by Pagan Publishing. Now, this one came out in 1992. So technically, we should have played The Thing in the Darkness first, then Alone Against the Wendigo and Alone Against the Dark, and then Alone on Halloween. This is the last one from the 20th century. It is by Pagan Publishing, as you can see. And I managed to get a copy off of eBay. It was quite expensive, but I've always wanted a copy. So we've got a copy of that. I will take a quick look over it to make sure I don't see about making a character, and we can make a character for that. Alone on Halloween actually came out also with a scenario called The Old Dark House, which is about a house where there's some weird people that you end up at. But we will be playing Alone on Halloween. We'll see how that goes. Again, 1990s. So this is probably Call of Cthulhu's second edition, maybe third. But yeah, that'll be next. Then we'll be moving on into the 21st century. The first scenario that was made for Call of Cthulhu solo in the what is on the back? Oh, these are my printouts from Wikipedia with just some basic information on this stuff. Is Alone Against the Flames came out in the starter set. I had a terrible time figuring that out for a little while in 2015. Then we're going to pick up Alone Against the Dark again. We're going to take a peek at it. We're going to see if we can actually try to play that again. If I can figure out a way to make it work, then we might do Alone Against the Dark. If it's the same exact characters, now these are all for 7th edition, obviously. The Alone Against the Flames and further on. Alone Against the Dark was republished in 2017. We're going to see how different that is. I kind of want to compare it to the original. But at the same time, we're going to start with a lot of information, so we're going to have to kind of say, oh, I don't know this yet, blah, 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 blah. Then there's a scenario called Overdue in Beit Al-Azif magazine, which I have a copy. Followed by Alone Against the Frost, which is a redo of Alone Against the Wendigo. That came out in 2019. Overdue came out in 2018. And Alone Against the Dark was reprinted in 2017. Alone Against the Tide came out in 2020. I recently got the Arkham Investigator's Wallet, which has the Dog Walker. So that's the next which it's a solo scenario. They only released it on PDF. They released a regular scenario. So I'm trying to decide at this juncture whether I want to play it or want to run it. So we will have to see about that. In the meantime, on Halloween, I will be running my annual Call of Cthulhu Halloween game, which will be playing an old scenario from one of the monographs called The Return of the Headless Horseman, which takes place in Tarrytown, New York, not too far from Sleepy Hollow. Oh no! Stupid camera. I think I bumped the desk. And we'll be playing that on Halloween. That's a regular scenario. I'm going to stream it. I'm hoping to stream it, actually. I don't know if I'm streaming it or not. Depends on if anybody has, like, reservations about streaming it. What is this? Chat settings. Why is that glowing? Oh, it's glowing here, too. What is going on? Chat settings. Oh, my God. Show mod icons. What in the world is this? I never got any kind of thing that said there was an ad. So if there was an ad, uh, well, time of gifts, you're freaking subscribed, so you won't get ads. So I asked you to tell me about the ads, and I didn't even think about it. It's like you're a subscriber, you're not going to get ads. Or dare. Anyway, on Halloween night at 7 p.m., I will be running The Return of the Headless Horseman. I have at least one player. I'm hoping to have more. He doesn't have a camera, so that's kind of annoying. But he's a good player, and he's a lot of fun, and he's a good guy. So it might just be me and him, but hopefully there'll be more. So anyway, so that is The Thing in the Darkness. We did okay. We got through the first section. We didn't finish the second section because we were gunned down by some crazy lady. After how did I take all that damage the first time? Oh, two people that I talked to freaking just pulled guns out and tried to shoot me. So, what? What you barking at? It's Bella. Something's going on. So, almost every person that we dealt with was on the take, was in on the plot. I never had got any holy water from the priest. I guess I should have, but it wouldn't have mattered. At least I could have killed that thing, but that's about it. But that's kind of the schedule coming up. I'm assuming Alone on Halloween will take at least one session, maybe two. Alone Against the Flames, I'm guessing will only take a session. It's an introductory solo solitaire scenario, so I can't believe it's going to be terribly complex or very long. The Alone Against the Dark might take. The last one took 4. So if we play it, and I do want to compare it to the original, Overdue is in a magazine, so I'm assuming it's relatively short. But so was this one, and it took us 2 sessions, and would have taken us potentially 3 if I hadn't gotten myself killed. Alone Against the Frost. We played Alone Against the Wendigo in 1 session, so that might only be a session. Alone Against the Tide, I have 0. I have no idea. I know nothing about that one. So, and then the Dog Walker. The problem with the Dog Walker, and the reason we might not play it initially, is because you have to move a bunch of stuff around in the wallet, and I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that yet. I might see if I can get another copy of that of the wallet um, for Christmas or something, which would be kind of cool. Because then that one I don't care what happens to it, or one of them I won't care what happens to. One of them I want to keep just the way I got it because I'm weird that way. Um, and then of course I'm going to run The Return of the Headless Horseman on Halloween, so that'll be a kind of a bonus session, and it should be 3 to 4 hours long. So that's what's coming up as far as Call of Cthulhu, as far as solo scenarios, as far as um, any kind of gaming, and actually we will continue down Darker Trails as well, probably. I'm unsure whether I want to continue that or play more. I don't know. I do want to continue it. There's a lot of leads that they haven't followed up on in that. I don't know if you've watched that. That's on certain Wednesdays. And I didn't put on my schedule this past week, so that was a mistake. I should have definitely done that. Oh well. Anyway, blah, 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 I'm just jabbering now. So, this was The Thing in the Darkness from Fantasy Gamer, number 3. We died. Oh well. This is crooked again. I look like I'm in Joker Cam. There, that's a little better. So thanks for watching. Anybody that's here, who's still here, I appreciate it. Anybody who watched even a little bit today, I appreciate it a lot. And we're going to head out. I will talk to y'all. Let me find this button over here. And I will talk to y'all next time. So, bye.